Hey fan, how's it going? Thank you so much for joining me in this round of an all signs tarot reading. The messaging here, plane overhead. The messaging here is usually pretty darn encouraging. So if you're looking for that and some positive vibes, I gotcha. I have already pre-shuffled. So let's go ahead and cut the decks together. Oh, okay. Beginning with the archetypes. The riddle, I actually saw that while shuffling. Interesting how it made its way. Ooh. The puzzle, the question, the mystery. When the riddle is present, one must stop searching for the right answer. It cannot be found, and ultimately, it is not important. Rather, there must be a shift from the literal to the metaphorical, from logic to mythic. You are thinking too small and literally about the situation. The riddle card appears when the energy is deep and mysterious, like the elusive wisdom in a Zen koan. Focusing harder won't do it. Neither will increased effort. Time, surrender, and humor are your only allies. What feels like the most pressing dilemma won't reveal its deeper wisdom for a long time. Eventually, you'll learn a profound lesson from the riddle. For now, get comfortable with the limitations of your intellect and the reality of not knowing. It may, in fact, be the only reality there is. Who am I? The only way to work with a riddle successfully is to not work. When I was shuffling and getting things set up, I kept feeling like in my mind, like it was like, stop clinging. Stop clinging. Like a running theme lately has been this idea of outcomes, this confusion to manifestation and feeling that end game. All too often we imagine the end game and we look forward to those particulars rather than how does it feel, right? Like my favorite Neville Goddard quote, how would you feel if you were free? Don't worry about details, right? Specific things that you want, when it comes to your future and your life. Focus on the feeling, not the details, not the outcomes. Don't cling, okay? Now, the oracle. Alrighty then. Expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. I feel like this also goes with something that we were talking about before with this idea of when people tell you dream bigger, or you know what I mean? Hollywood and marketing and stuff, and the things that they tell us we're supposed to want. But it tends to leave us feeling hollow. You know, when you get certain things and then it's like, okay, now what? Right? People will always have their own expectations of who they think you should be. Their opinions are almost always based on restrictive societal norms and therefore are extremely unrealistic. No matter what they tell you, remember that you have permission to be whoever it is you most wish to be. You don't need anyone else's approval, only yours. Any other kind of approval you received upon birth, fan. And you can change your mind. You can go with the flow. You can, take the hard route, whatever that means, right? They don't know what you know. And that's okay because they have their own lives, right? They have their own goals, their own ways of doing things, and they don't get to dictate yours. Okie dokie. fan. You know what time it is? It's clarification time. Oh, yeah. Moving on. This is YouTube. Let's lighten the mood. I like to consider tarot a story. So let's see. What's chapter 1? Goodness gracious. We're starting with the Ace of Pentacles, fan. Why not? This vibe is feeling like you've been putting in the work, you've been healing and evolving, and it's time for the rest of your life. It's time to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Now that you've done the hard part, here we go. Chapter 2. Okay, well, you know what? That was a quick reading. Nice and easy peasy. Are you kidding me? Damn. If you weren't sure about what the heck I was talking about, it's in the palm of your hand. The hard part is done. We've made it through the other, I mean, we're not done pulling cards, but we've made it through the entire suit from Ace to Page and the Royals. What you've been seeking is being offered. It's okay to have the things you want. It's okay for everything to turn out better than you could have ever imagined. That's what is possible when you don't worry so much about expectations and you open yourself up to how free one can feel when they're willing. I'm not trying to provide lip service and stuff. I'm not trying to be condescending or anything like that. You know, sometimes we feel like, what about everything that I was doing before? There were still things that didn't belong to you before. Expectations and ideas that were somebody else's, right? What has all this work been? Besides having a jobby job to pay your bills and all that stereotypical crap. The pentacles aren't just money. They're not just wealth. They're everything. That's the earth and seeds that have been planted that are ready to be sown. Chapter 3. I mean, right? You've been nurturing these seeds, loving, caring, tending to, following your intuition. She has that crown of stars, right? This is ruled by Venus. Love, passion, fulfillment. All of that nurturing is coming to fruition. It's time to birth, all right? So either someone really is pregnant or we're birthing new endeavors, ideas, right? Don't worry about how things didn't work out before. Enjoy that things can work out. They will work out. Loud car. These noises always happen at very particular times. And we're just going to roll with it, fam. Why? Because we can. What's chapter 4? There we go. The 8 of freaking Wands. This could be travel, a spontaneous adventure. If you're open to it, let's go. Where are we going next? This could be a message coming in. Email, a DM, someone sliding on in there. This could be someone reaching out to you that you haven't heard from in a long time, and it's going to be incredible having your paths cross again, you know? Life be lifing. It's time to enjoy it again. To really, truly enjoy it. The rest of your life is knocking, fam. Please answer. It's time. Are you open to receive? As long as you're open to receive, boosh. What's going to come up underneath the Ace of Pentacles? Hey, fam. Oh, celebration, community, vibe matching vibe. Look at all these. We have another card with all this nature, these vines and veggies and fruits, right? It's time to celebrate. It's time to feel that right and privilege to celebration. It's time to honor all of the hard work that you've been putting in, all of that dedication and determination. This is all working out, fam. And under the Page of Pentacles, there she is again. The Queen of Swords really likes playing with us this week. It's a good thing these messages are timeless, eh? There's a clarity occurring like never before. Is it that like, I've spent my life very strongly disliking riddles. They drive me crazy, right? Because it's like, what do you want from me? Why don't you just tell me the story instead of expecting me to tell you the answer? I like a good story, all right? If you're not going to tell me the end game, then I'm going to freaking just come up with my own story and make some money off of it, all right? And now I'm like, all right, whatever. This is fun. I don't care. I'm not worried about it, right? There's a clarity. There's a mental fortitude. This queen has seen some things. She's not fallen for the illusions anymore. She can hear bullshit and recognize it right off the bat. She can see it coming from a mile away and be like, ha, wait until you get a load of this crap, right? Still capable of love and nurturing. Still looking forward to what's coming in the evolution. May we evolve our entire lives. And I don't mean just that whole idea that I keep bringing up about how you can have as many fresh starts as you want. I mean continuing to grow, continuing to learn, and never letting oneself down. And because we thrive, everyone that comes around us can also thrive. We are a beacon, fam. Why? Because we're human and we can be. We may be individuals on our journeys, but there's so much that we're able to relate to one another, right? What's coming up underneath the Empress? Goodness freaking gracious. These are two incredible major arcana appearing right in line with one another. You are a star. What did I say? You're a beacon of light. Those in the dark have been drawn to you your whole life, haven't they? Funny how that works out. Like moths to a flame. And you've taken care of them. You've been there for them. All too often at your own detriment. No more. It's not affecting you the same way anymore. You can see that they're in pain. Hurt hurts. And you wish them love and joy. But you've also got your own things to do, right? They're not pulling you down with them anymore. If anything, you're an example, whether you realize it or not. You inspire others, whether you realize it or not. Don't worry about the expectations. Don't worry about the particulars. Enjoy your life. Enjoy the journey. Okay? What's coming up underneath the Eight of Wands? Goodness gracious. Listen, fam. I don't know if you've grasped this yet, but you have love coming in. Your heart is intact now. And you've been opening yourself up even just to the idea. And those are the things that are enabling you. You don't have to forget yourself and who you are and pile on everyone else's ideas anymore, if ever, with all due respect. You have love coming in, creativity. Both of these are creativity. This is all creative AF. You're co-creating with the divine, whatever that means for you. It's okay. I'm not here to disrespect. I'm here to share positive vibes of love and encouragement in like multitudes, fam. Wow. What an incredible new chapter. In the palm of your hand. All of them. How many palms you got? We're going to put some groovy shit in there. What's the epilogue to this story? What did I say? There's no confusion anymore. This is a card about shutting out the opinions of the world, other people's voices, getting the heck out of your head so that you can return to the sound of your own heartbeat. Your own desires and creation. The things you've been longing to do, that you've been working toward. No more distractions. You can lay up your swords and your weapons. There is no one else to battle. Anyone trying to fight you is just, you're impervious. There is no one to fight. You don't want to fight anyone anymore, and you don't have to. The battle is done. It's time to relax and enjoy life. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Sing, dance, whatever the heck, paint. Stop hiding. Maybe there's a balance, at least for some there's a balance. It's a healthy balance now. You're not hiding away. You're able to shine and be out there and hang out and have fun with friends and people just as easily as enjoy solitude. You don't need others anymore. Certainly someone doesn't. Hey-oh. What's on the bottom of this? To me, the bottom is the main vibe of the... Wow, are you freaking kidding me? The Four of Wands. That's the 1111 card, fam. Community. Celebration. Everything's been working out. People are getting married, having babies. Fuck yeah. There's another plane, fam. When you open yourself up to the possibilities of the universe, I mean, that's what the universe has been waiting for, isn't it? Now we're cooking with grease. And you've got this. You've got this. This is one of the most beautiful readings I have ever drawn. This is absolutely incredible. We have 2 4s, 2 3s, 2 aces. We got royalty. 2 of the most incredible, positive, hopeful and thriving major arcana in the deck. It's not just love and creativity, it's everything, literally in the palm of your hand. And if you have been looking for those who match your vibe, that you can trust, who also know that real love is unconditional, they're coming. If you haven't already met them. Whatever it looks like for you. Oh, fam. What are the extra notes to this story? What the freak did I say, fam? Co-creating with the divine. That's magician energy right there. That's manifestations. But the Empress also represents that. The star, as far as I'm concerned, also represents that. And can you tell what this is backwards? I know what it is. Laugh more. Giggle more. When was the last time you laughed so hard you forgot where you were? And on the bottom, do not speak to those who refuse to listen. I mean, I don't mean just completely brick wall shut people out, but if people are just feeding you negativity, conversation over. We're not here for that shit anymore. That's somebody else's problem now. Okay? It has nothing to do with your life. You didn't do all of this healing and all of this work for nothing. Even Stoicism has emotions. It just knows how to handle them better, how to feel them. It's kind of like when you're meditating and thoughts are coming up and people say, just observe. Observe them. Honor yourself. But oxygen is too precious. Okay? It's way too precious. Energy. Your energy. Don't let people take you down with them anymore. Okay? It doesn't mean that you don't love them, that you stop loving them. But that's their journey. And like I said, you are an inspiration. And they're going to come to you like moths to a flame. But just, there's no reason for them to have power over you anymore. Okay? Oh, fam, I'm so happy for you. Yay! We in it now, fam. We in it. And it's good. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. This, like I said, this is one of the most beautiful readings I have ever given. And it is an honor and a privilege to share this with you. Oop, kitty sneeze. It is an honor and a privilege to share this with you. Real talk. Always remember that I love you.